Cole Palmer is the coolest man on the planet. Look at the guy. He's walking in the carnival here like nothing happened. Look at him. He just put the mask. He put his Rasta thing, cap. And he's looking like the guy from the neighborhood. Like many people don't even recognize who is this guy. He did the same when he was in New York City, where he went to Times Square, riding a scooter and putting a hoodie, and like people can tell, but he's not gonna be mobbed by people. Oh, look at Cole Palmer. But some people will always figure out, oh, that's Palmer, and start filming. I don't know if he brought his own camera and started taking picture. I'm not sure somebody like Cole Palmer can go out himself. He must have bodyguard or some strong friend around him in case something happen. So he took those pictures yesterday. So nice to see Cole Palmer having good time in the carnival here. Alone, he's single now. So, okay, people. Smash the like button for Cole Palmer, Mr. Cool. And today we're going to discuss just about some random topics going on Tuesday today in my location. I don't know if it's another day in your location. So, let's go. Sky Sport are reporting this morning that it's bad news for Chelsea fans because Cole Palmer is not training with the rest of the team. And I'm like, how that is a bad news? It's a very good news. It's an excellent news in my humble opinion. Hey, don't shoot me yet. Excellent news in terms of he's going to get some rest. In terms of Thomas Tuchel might not even call him in the national team. So he can have 2 more weeks to recover, to recharge, go to Dubai, go to whatever, Ireland, relax, recharge, and come back stronger. Because guess what? After the international break, we have the Champions League, we have the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Premier League. Things are going to start heating up. And we didn't have a proper preseason. We didn't have a proper rest because we were involved in the Club World Cup. And by the way, we're still champions, okay? Champions of the world, Chelsea Football Club. So for me, if we can rest him, I think it's going to be excellent. We don't need him that much, right? Well, you always need somebody like Cole Palmer, but you know what I mean? We have options. People who can play from his position. And against Fulham, I'm very sure that we're going to beat them with Estivao, with Joao Pedro, with Andre Santos, with the rest. Without Cole Palmer, we can still do it. That is my humble opinion. I'm not wishing him to stay injured, but I think sometimes injuries, those little small injuries, okay, can help the player to avoid big things. Okay, I don't want him to go to the international break, but I think Thomas Tuchel really needs Cole Palmer though. I think he's going to the international break. I think he's going to even force himself to go with his country. But sometimes you have to save the player from himself. Every player in the world want to play 90 minutes every single day, even if they are not fit. It's up to the manager, up to the doctors to say, hey, stop it. We have to save you from yourself. What I don't like at Chelsea is Cole Palmer decide when he plays and when not to play. And he will never say, I don't want to play. So Maresca said the first time when he had diarrhea for 2 days and didn't train, and he tried to force him in the team, and he had the worst game of his life in the Chelsea shirt. And after the game, Maresca said that he had diarrhea, he was sick, but he wanted to play. I'm like, he can't dictate you what to do. You are the manager. You have to serve him and say, for the good of yourself and for the good of the team, stay away from this. I don't want Chelsea to be Cole Palmer FC. And also, lately, in the last game, we tried to force him to play that game. And just in warm-up, it was even impossible. But Maresca said for the last few days, he's been struggling, and we wanted to see if it's going to work. How? Brother, make a decision. Keep him away. Don't even try to warm him up. Give him the rest that he deserves. Cole Palmer doesn't have to be the boss at Chelsea Football Club to decide, because it's going to destroy himself. Somebody need to make decisions for Cole Palmer. All right. Let me move on from Cole Palmer to another topic. Nicolas Jackson. Apparently, his agent or his representative or whatever said something. I saw some other sources are contradicting this news, right? But it's an opportunity for me to say something about respect. You have to respect a human being, my brother. It doesn't cost anything. I know now, if you are mad, if you insult people, if you are rude, you are evil, you're going to get attention on social media. You're going to make a lot of money. Your account is going to be booming just because you insult people. But a little bit of respect, man. Nicolas Jackson might not be the level that you think in your head he should be, but it doesn't cost anything to check on statistics and see that this brother is the reason why we qualify for the Conference League and we won it. He was one of the reasons we won also the World Cup. All right? You can say whatever you want, the red card or whatever. He was part of that. The first season, 17 goals. No penalties, no free kicks, no nothing. If he took penalties, because Cole Palmer had like 11 penalties, you give those penalties to Nicolas Jackson, golden boot, right? You look at statistics, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Mohamed Salah, Isak, all of them missed more chances than Nicolas Jackson. But Nico, when he misses one chance, people want to kill him and want to make it like he's the worst thing that ever happened to Chelsea. A little bit of respect. Be grateful. I don't like ungrateful people in life. Okay? And I'm not like saying that Nicolas Jackson need to stay at Chelsea. I want him to leave so he can play football. But it doesn't cost me anything to tell the truth. I don't have to jump to the popular opinion and bandwagon and start insulting him the way people are doing on social media. Be careful what you wish for. Delap is going to miss a lot of chances. Pedro Neto and Joao Pedro are going to miss a lot of chances. Cole Palmer is going to miss a lot of chances, but they don't get the hate that Nicolas Jackson is getting on social media. I don't understand why people are so evil. I'm not going to sell my soul to the devil insulting people in order to make a couple bucks, make money, be famous. So this guy here, apparently he's one of his representatives or his agent. He said 30 goals in 2 seasons without a single penalty. Highs, lows, but a page is turning at the Blues. Always grateful for yesterday, but already looking forward to tomorrow with optimism. Germany, Italy, England, the options are numerous. The decision is imminent. Thank you for the support. We see your messages. Nicolas Jackson transfer expected within 48 hours, inshallah. It could be a fake news. Probably his agent never said that, but it just opened the door for me to say this text here or this message is absolutely true. Absolutely true. The way people are hating on Jackson because we don't have other players who can score goals. Erling Haaland can miss 10 chances and somebody else is going to score. Manchester City win, and then nobody cares about the misses. But at Chelsea, we depended too much on Nicolas Jackson to score. And people forget that until December 2024, big account, all of them were praising Nicolas Jackson as the second best striker in the league. Some people say even he's better than Isak. He even outscored Isak, and everybody consider Isak like one of the best in the world right now, okay? But Nicolas Jackson outscored Isak and Darwin Núñez and many other players around Europe. The second part of the season, he got injured. The entire team suffered from that. We were down because of probably what the manager said and many other things. The entire team was very poor. And when Nicolas Jackson misses a chance, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world. Listen, I want this brother to leave, to have playing time, but I will respect him forever because he's part of the history of Chelsea Football Club, and I think he did an amazing job in 2 seasons that he spent at Chelsea Football Club. Good luck, Nico. Good luck, my brother. Okay, let's finish this video by talking about Rio Nguhoma, right? Remember, he was in the Chelsea Academy last season, but Liverpool came with some dodgy businesses to get him. From the get-go, I would tell you that this kind of stuff happened, but also it opened the door for me, who've been, pleading, who've been begging for Chelsea to give our academy some value. I'm not saying that you have to play 11 academy product in the first team. I'm not saying to give a chance to all of them, because some of them are just not going to make it at Chelsea. That is normal. But can somebody explain to me, why are we going to spend a lot of money, 20 million, on somebody like Washington, 20 million on Kellyman, 20 million on Casadei, 25 million on Angelo Gabriel, 20 million here, 40 million there for other wonder kids, when we have one of the best academies in the world. Rio scored an amazing winner yesterday, 16 years old, playing in the first team in the Premier League, all right? Not in the Conference League against Astana. This is the difference. You go to Barcelona, you find Lamine Yamal playing in La Liga against Real Madrid, in the Champions League against PSG at 15 years old, 16 years old. Chelsea fans will tell you, oh, but look at Reggie Welsh. Oh, look at Raskasi or Rasaki. He played, we gave him a chance. A chance against what team? In what competition? Have we given them a proper chance to test themselves against Wolves, for example, in the Premier League? Brighton, for example, in the Premier League. That is the difference that people want to beat. They don't want to talk about it. They just want to put it in general. We are giving them a chance. You are just complaining for no reason. All right? Rio is showing us that we have also to value our academy product instead of always spending a lot of money on average and below average. We spend a lot of money. Why not give a kid like Ibrahim Rabaj a chance? Charlie Holland a chance? Now we are going for Garnacho. And then we have Tariq George, who is proven that this brother, if you give him a run of games, I'm talking about proper games in the Premier League or the Champions League. Don't talk to me about Sunday leagues team that we played in the freaking Conference League. It doesn't count. You don't develop playing against Astana because all of them are part-time players. They are like Sunday league players. You test a player against Mo Salah, against Van Dijk. That's how you grow. That's how you learn. So I'm not regretting for letting Rio go, because you might score a goal. Yeah, one off. Right place, right time. It's not a big deal, but it's an opportunity to see how we've been neglecting those kids, and they don't feel like staying there because there is no path to the first team for them. There is no path. You know, they're going to be in the academy until the age of 22. 22 years old. You're still in the freaking academy. For what? Remember, like 2 seasons ago, when Josh Anchapong was frozen because he wanted to leave. There is no path. Chelsea wanted to buy this guy, Pedro Lima. Remember him? Everybody on social media pretended they knew him. He's the new Kaka. He's the new Dani Alves. He's the new. Get rid of Josh Anchapong. Blah, 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 blah. Where is he? He signed for Wolves, right? Pedro Lima. Have you heard of him? Have you seen how many games he played for Wolves? He can't even get in the team at Wolves. It's an example to tell you that we have gold mine in our academy. We just refuse to use them on purpose because our mind is set to, okay, everything else from another academy, from another country is wonderful. Everything that we have in the team, in our academy, is absolutely crap. If you cost a lot of money, yes, you are a good player. If you don't cost anything, we just developed you, you are nobody. So this is an example of Chelsea need to give our own academy a chance in the first team. You know, Musiala, we can go there. We can go to Nathan Ake. We can go to so many of them that you will find that even 1 or 2 players, just give them a chance instead of going to Monaco and spending 80 freaking million to get Badiashile and Disasi. When you have Trevor Chalobah, you are forcing him out. Now tell me, who is better than Trevor Chalobah right now? Do you think that Disasi is better than Alfie Gilchrist? Let's be honest here. The only difference is he's from France and he costs a lot of money. And Alfie Gilchrist is from the academy and we're trying to push him out. That is the only difference. But in terms of quality, football, energy, working hard, somebody who can kill himself for the badge on that pitch, you can't compare Disasi with Alfie Gilchrist.